Okay, let me explain what's going on up here. So I've just left the Holderness access point. Good morning. And if you look right here, you notice there's a big dip and there's a big retaining wall. Right up on the top here is where the transit's going to go. And I'll just ride down. Actually, there's an access point I need to show you right up here, but just check this out. You don't see hills like this on the Eastside Trail. You don't see retaining walls like this on the Eastside Trail either. All right, I'm going to show you something here in a minute. This is the Stafford St access point. And it's a very interesting access point. It's kind of a sneaky looking sidewalk. But I'll explain why this is significant in just a minute here. Unfortunately, I don't have my artist renderings with me, or I could show it to you on the video, but I'll post them separately as some JPEG images. So I'm in the neighborhood of Mozley Park. You can see I'm on the corner of Stafford and Jasper. Check out this little house right there. Got a story about that house, and I'll tell you in a minute. But let me pan over back this way. So check out this access point right here. Look how pretty that is with the little S curved sidewalk there, and take a look at the houses on the left and the right of this access point here. When you get a chance, check out the artist renderings from this would be sub-area master plan sub-area 10, but there is an artist rendering of what this access point is going to look like, and I think it's probably 7, maybe 8 years old. And when you look at this picture and you look at the artist rendering from 8 years ago, you think you're looking at the artist rendering looks like a photograph that I'm shooting right now. It is dead on, right down to, see that old slider right there on the porch? That slider is in the artist rendering. I was over here with a group the other day doing a tour, and I had the artist rendering with me, and I was showing them, and everybody was just amazed at how close the artist rendering was to the actual real thing. And over here in this house behind me was 2 elderly women, looked like a nurse and maybe the resident there. And after I did my presentation, a woman started clapping, applauding. So I walked over to her. I said, and it just occurred to me that maybe she'd never seen that artist rendering. So she lives across the street from that house right there, right? And I showed her the artist rendering. And I explained to her what she was looking at. And I said, this artist rendering was drawn, several years ago, 6, 7, 8 years ago, and of what you're looking at right now. And I showed her that, and she looked over here, and she literally started screaming, "Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God." And I gave her the artist rendering, and she was just taken aback, like I can't even describe it. I literally brought tears to my eyes. And I said, "That's your neighbor's porch right across the street in the artist rendering." And she just was yelling. She was so excited. She just couldn't believe her eyes, as we can. So here's another beautiful piece of art right here. There are so many stories that go with this project. Human interest stories that are incredible. Look at this beautiful neighborhood and this incredible trail that's getting ready to open here. Just takes my breath away.